Hello, hello. I'm Amira Alvarez, founder and CEO of The Unstoppable Woman. And welcome to episode number 2 on exposing exhaustion. So I just got off a Skype call with my brand and marketing manager, the beautiful and wonderful Stephanie Zamora. And she asked me, hey, how are you? And we talk all the time, but that's the conversation starter. I was like, I'm tired. I'm tired. And then I started laughing hysterically. What the hey, I'm tired. I'm so freaking tired, And I was like, you know what? Look at this. How is it that this is happening, this exhaustion that's coming from, and I'm going to talk about, let's just talk about where this is coming from. First things first. How is it that I can be this tired and be laughing? How can I be this tired and be kicking ass as a coach? How can I be this tired and do amazing things? Like I just did an interview with someone for an hour and I reviewed all the copy that's going out for our new marketing campaign, and I just helped Steph on some of the things that she's doing, and my day's full. It's good, and I've meditated and I took a nap, and I'm still unstoppable, right? I'm still doing my thing. And it's silly. It's like at this point, the only option is to have a friggin' good time with it, to laugh about it. Now, I don't mean to undermine the seriousness of what I'm going through, or what anyone else is going through. So what am I going through? Let's talk about that for a second. So there is something, I'm going to say it's a combination, because I think we're whole human beings of mental, emotional, spiritual, and physical that's happening right now. There's probably some sort of biotoxin in my system. I am doing all sorts of crazy, amazing work and supplements and to detox that out of my system. And it's like a minimum of a 2-month process on it, doing it, committed, not gonna take it lightly. I'm all in on that. And then there's a huge amount of other stuff that has happened in my life recently, right? I got divorced. I've moved 3 times, okay? Well, I'm about to move a 3rd time, but I've moved twice in the last 6 months. Is that right? 8 months, something like that. Moved across the country, started a new relationship, growing my business, doing bigger and bigger things in my life. There are so many upgrades happening right now. And although I talk about being unstoppable, and I believe that, there's nothing about this that makes me think that you don't want to be unstoppable. That's a lot of adjustment that has to happen. And I just had this amazing call with someone, and we're going to post that interview later. I'm calling it an interview, but it was really a chat among peers. And she talked about this as an energetic upgrade. Like when you're upgrading your life so much, there's like an adjustment that has to happen. And I was like, oh, that's a great little nugget. I think that's absolutely true. And it seems obvious, but I hadn't really seen that. So look at that for yourself. Is there some big growth that you're going through that you need to allow for your systems to catch up with? I think that there's a lot of truth to that for me. Now, is there a physical component to this as well? Absolutely. Do I need to adjust also to all the change that's happened in my life? Yes, absolutely. Okay. Can both of those things be contributing to the exhaustion at the same time? Yes, absolutely. Okay, so now, what's the takeaway for you from this? Like, it's a pretty story. It's nice to hear that you're not alone, all that good stuff. But here's your takeaway. How can you laugh? How can you have a good time regardless of what's going on? Now, this is not to say that sometimes I don't lick my wounds and feel sorry for myself. I'm used to being an energizer bunny and having abundant energy. And so this is a little bit of a drag, okay? I still do have good energy. I still do have a great attitude. Still do have a good mindset. I'm still doing my work in my business. It hasn't fundamentally stopped me, okay? So for you, What can you have a better attitude about? What can you laugh about? What can you approach with a sense of lightness and ease instead of, victimhood or things happening to you, okay? And how can you remain unstoppable? What are the things that you can keep doing, okay, even in the face of what might seem like exhaustion? Now, this is not advocating for burnout. This is, I meditated today twice. I took a nap, short nap, but I did. I get great sleep, okay? I put the music on when I make dinner in the evening. I crawl into bed and read my books. I listen to my podcasts. Like, I take care of the self-care in my life as well. But I want you to know that you don't have to be stopped by what's going on. You might have to scale back. You might have to have a little conversation about what's possible and what's not right now. You might have to allow for that energetic upgrade, okay? But you don't have to stop. Okay, rock it out, be unstoppable. I'm Amira Alvarez, founder and CEO of The Unstoppable Woman. Rock it out. Take care. Bye.